end zone for a touchback. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Jared Cook.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Sheffield on the tackle.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, it's usually a good matchup for him.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now Brees on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Brees. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 67 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A slant to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Emmanuel Sanders now with the Saints, but he was a member of these 49ers last year for the second half of the season during their run to Super Bowl 54. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 3.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The 1st down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's 2nd down now. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll roll him out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line.
The 31-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's going to take off with it. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gano for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Saints nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
1st down, New Orleans.
Breeze now on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. So we read. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Breeze. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That'll be complete to Cook. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
Saints.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Larry Fitzgerald.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
53, check 53.
Gurley again here on first down. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On play action, they'll throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Escaping the pressure right, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
Throwing now is Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number one cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Now pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They had 2 straight first downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
At the 39-yard.
Now Breeze again. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And the Saints, first down.
On the ground, Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
On the tackle.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Kamara.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They run it for the first time to the backup Murray. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Larry Fitzgerald. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it.
Recovered by the Falcons.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
45.
One final try here for Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Falcons, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast.
There were some incredible players this year. Tommy Matthews, for instance, had a spectacular season. But it's the other half of the Heartbreak Kids that really stood out, mainly because he didn't quite live up to his counterpart on the field. These two guys have been battling it out as frenemies since high school, and that rivalry doesn't seem to be dissipating anytime soon. Tommy clearly outclassed his friend in the early stages of their career, kind of like Peter Schrager and I, only in this case, I'm Tommy. But seriously, even though Tommy may have the upper hand at this stage, I wouldn't count out his other half just yet. We've seen what he's capable of as a game changer in the past. So, if he can keep growing as a player, I think this rivalry can even out, unlike the one Peter and I have.
So after a long struggle, you were finally named the starter. Talk about an intense experience.
It was a heck of a year, that's for sure. And it taught me a valuable lesson. My actions, good or bad, would have consequences. Still, I was looking forward to what the next season would bring.
Thinking back, what part of the process did you enjoy the most?
The crowds went totally wild when all of us stepped out of the tunnel and onto the field. Talk about a major adrenaline rush. It was just after camp, and Coach called me in to talk about the preseason games. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was the first of many moments that would eventually snowball into something much bigger.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Baltimore Ravens taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens.
Sterling Hockrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson. first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 74 yards, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer. Saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So, Charles, this the second week of action here in the preseason. It's a time where, talking heads like you and me start making our predictions for Super Bowl favorites in this upcoming campaign. And I tell you, there have been a good many folks who think that this team on offense right now has what it takes to lift that Lombardi trophy come February.
Yeah, and I don't think they've had to do a lot of extra time in the weight room in order to make sure they're able to lift that trophy. This team is flat out loaded, especially when you talk about the offense. Top to bottom, one of the best offenses in the league. They have everything you're looking for at all spots. Yeah, they're going to tinker around with different things here in the preseason, but bottom line, they think they're as explosive as anyone in the league, and they can't wait to put it on display.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field, but he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play. Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. It's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Falcons.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
4-yard.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kicker on fourth.
Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10. At their own.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Buying time to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Another Baltimore first down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Falcons.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, and that'll bring up second down. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. We'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete to Todd Gurley.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
Ravens 7.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 75 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for Todd.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Patrick Queen.
They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this for both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good route, good picker.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Sterling Hawkrick there to kick off for the Falcons.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Ball carrier.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll get this to the... 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Martinez. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the Falcon first down.
Ryan will throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Returning it, Justice Hill. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put